Hello there, and welcome to my completed 20 time project. Have you ever struggled with or seen someone struggle with being a part of the LGBTQ community? Then if that was a yes, this is the presentation for you. If not, I hope you'll stick around, learn a bit about personal stories with the community. I was interested in this topic because I myself am a part of the community. I identify as cis, pansexual, panromantic identifying. I wanted to find out more about what connects us and what experiences. The whole purpose is to show both allies and maybe homophobics alike what it means to be quote-unquote gay, transgender, pansexual, biromantic, non-binary. You get the gist. To go through not only the meaning, but how it isn't just, like a choice, and it shouldn't be treated as a choice. I attempt to do this through a variety of personal interviews. Unsurprisingly, I've kept the same interest in this topic before, during, and after the project. The risks of being a gay are so dangerous to the point that coming out or being exposed could cost you your life. I've had the luxury to never have such consequences, so it's never made sense to me why these risks even exist when acceptance is so easy. I'll never lose my fascination with the creativity and the confusion with the risks in this community. Actually, the interview idea wasn't my first idea. Originally, I was going to research each section and do scripted history videos on them. Just me and the camera with a booklet of bullet points. It definitely wasn't the most fun or engaging idea. When I decided to find an alternative idea, my friends gave me the idea to do interviews and volunteered to be interviewee. Now, that was a way better idea than what I had in mind. By the time I had this idea for the project run by me, though, I'd already put off the project for about a month. It took some hard last-minute work to get it all together. At first, I wasn't entirely sure how to start it, but then I realized that all I needed was my own written instructions, and then to make dates and get together with my interviewees. After I had that all planned out, it was smooth sailing. I'm not 100% sure if this project was a success, but if it reaches at least one person and helps them express themselves or understand those trying to express themselves, then this project was different from what I originally thought, and mostly because of the concept changes. The only difference from the beginning to the end result is the replacement of research with interviews. Regardless of how it went, or regardless of how I went about the project, technically it isn't. It's just like how racism or gender equality isn't ever over. I could keep working on this project until the end of time and there'd still be more I can do. But these projects make a difference regardless, no matter how much can be added on. Projects like these that address worldwide topics can be difficult too, but for me it slipped my mind for a bit, but it was pretty easy. It isn't too difficult to get with people and, film interviews. The most difficult part was editing, in all honesty, and maybe setting up the camera angles, but something more important than camera angles is how this project affected me, of course. So, how did it affect me? Well, I was affected positively, of course. Not only did I get to hear about my friends' experiences in the LGBT community, but I learned something that satisfied me, down to my core. We all know that the reason people reject gays is because we are different, and people fear change or unnatural things. I'm so glad I did this project because I just learned a valuable thing, like how, why people don't really accept us. And I might be able to help someone in the future with these, way in the future. One day, someone might stumble across my project and be like, hey, makes sense. And they might, get something out of it. And that'll definitely, I hope I find out about that. That'd be super cool. I just hope one day I'll be able to help somebody with this near or far future. It was a real pleasure to make this project, and I do hope that it helps somebody. And that'll be. I just realized I haven't been doing little scrolly scrolls. That's okay. I'm sure my teacher, Mr. Greer, will look at the slides, so that's okay. This is just for the speech, but I'm glad I got to do this project. And to everybody watching, have a lovely afternoon, or morning, or day, week, month, year, all that good stuff. Bye-bye.